Distance.
Alright, everyone ready?
Alright.
Yo, let us tell you about the SPF track team. Got hurdles, sprinting, shot put, pole vault, discus, long jump, triple jump, don't forget the distance. You better not miss us. Surprise, it's Mr. Kegel. You better not be late or we'll eat you like a bagel. Always wear warm glass all the way through, or else I'll kick you off like the walking crew. Even if the temperature is 70 outside, you gotta have this warm sign, don't try to hide. And if you don't check the website every day, you'll be an hour early like Brian and Smith today. You never call Kegel by his first name, Jeff. You'll be running 30, 30, 30 till you run to death. And always stay in lanes 2 through 6 when you run, or Kegel will scream at you, "Get out of lane 1!" It's time to meet Alex. You call him Surge. He goes behind running when he gets the urge. After he's done running his arms all out, he goes on the road doing made-up raps. Surge always telling lies that are just obscene, like missing practice twice to go to the museum. When it's 2:50 and Kegel's at the track, Surge runs to the bathroom to take a crap. Before it's time to run, Surge takes another shit, and when he's done running, he's had his blood all over it. Don't forget about his point to pick up line, every day's a good day, he tried in Caroline. And if he ever asks you for a ride from your mother, say, hell no, go back to Brunner.
Cool down on Henry, don't get lost on Dudley, West Broad Lawrence, Hillside Cooper Crossway, find your way through Shadowlawn, if your skate keep running on, Ultra Henry, Baby Henry, Rollins Dudley, Heavier Jack, Inverse, Widow, make your morse.
Next is Joe, the warm-up commentator. His hair is as long as a full-grown alligator. When you see him, you won't believe he's a dude. He is sick with his Gatorade, it's home brewed. He walks around like a homeless guy. He is a mad scale, don't ask why. He wears his short shorts and foot above his knees. His addiction to Skyrim is like a disease. And don't let him scoop you with his leftover hands. Watch him walk on the field with his exercise band. And he's always asking Judah, how's your day? And wherever he goes, he says, yo, cracker, you okay? Look at Brian, that crazy Giants fan. With all his injuries, he's like an old man. He's always tripping and falling from his feet. No wonder he keeps on riding that beat up like Steve. Miss B always yells at him, did you know? And he holds hands with Ben at Warren & Co. He still has a babysitter, age 16. Once he wore only his uniform to the Twilight meet. Don't be his bitch and get him in the ice to steal his high-tech stretching device. Now it's time for Brian to go. He's headed for a haircut salon in Sando.
3:15, time to meet the Magnetos. There's Ben, Kirby, George coming up in the street clothes. If they're running late, blame Kirby the chauffeur for having too many in the car and getting pulled over. Kirby may be the only runner past the 10th grade, but he still acts young, getting involved in our charades. When Ben's not at practice, he's got detention for drawing penises in class. Before he comes to practice, Ben has a big snack. Then he rolls his ankle and needs an ice pack. Ben will always be a freshman for doing stupid shit, like knocking on cars and getting chased down the street. George works at the Chelsea every Tuesday serving Korean War veterans with a food tray. George still has to practice for those SATs because a 22.50 ain't enough to please. And if you're wondering how they leave school early for a race, just ask George who once left without a trace. Then Henry, don't get lost on Dudley, West Crossway, find your way through Shadowlawn. If you're scared, keep running on. Ultra Henry, Baby Henry, Rollins Dudley, Heavier Jack, Inverse, Widow, make your morse. Let's introduce you to the rest of the sophomores, Smitty, Judah, Callie, Alley, Andrew, they're hardcore. First is Callie Alley, the newest member of the crew. He's always wearing Lancer Red instead of Raider Blue. He's still on California time, coming late on Saturday. When the temperature is 50, he thinks he's in Green Bay. When Judah misses practice, he has something going on. If he's not a man, he's training for a half marathon. If you mess with Steve, Andrew will kick your ass, unless he's so lost finding Plainfield Ave. Smitty nearly got beat by a girl and lost all his pride, but luckily he won by just a few strides. And if you don't ask Kegel what time's the race, you'll miss the bus like Smitty and be out of place. Finally, there's Roland, David, and Adam. The freshman class is where they all come from. The first year you have Roland, he's pretty much Joe's clone. He imitates his voice, and they both have crappy phones. Virgil's what we call him. It's his middle name. He drops out of races because of his hip he clean. Adam's always playing Madden online against Rich, getting blown out all the time and claiming it's a glitch. One time before a meet, David was running late, and he diddled around while the bus had to wait. David's obsessed with cartoons like Adventure Time and the SpongeBob movie he mentioned as a starting line. And if your run is finished early and everyone's gone, just find David's DS and play Pokemon. Those are our friends now. Let's meet the enemies. You got the hooligans and the trainer Miss B. If you ever see Miss B, she's most likely in a bad mood. Good luck if you see her because you're probably screwed. She will give you no respect because she hates track. If there's a bunch of injured athletes, she'll treat you last. She gets distracted by the kids hanging out in her room, and she rarely comes on Friday, which is just plain rude. Look at those hooligans. They think they're so cool, always riding those bikes and hanging at the school. Don't forget the HITs, the middle school plan. Once they said to George, you can run, but you can't hide. Jackie Chan. The hooligans are their whores, following them around. If the hooligans ride by, you just shove them to the ground. And when they shout insults like nice shorts and you're gay, just simply respond by asking, what's your GPA? Henry, don't get lost on Dudley, Crossway, find your way through Shadowlawn. If you're scared, keep running on. Ultra Henry, Baby Henry, Rollins Dudley, Have your check inverse.
This
We
is
don't
like
make your
too
war.
much time.
You know our track goals, and it's time to get acquainted with our traditions. If you're feeling too hot while you run, just go sunset and feel like a hunk. See who has the wettest t-shirt after running in the rain. George probably will win, but don't confuse his sweatpants. If you want to get a monster PER, you gotta be like Surge and be PTR. When it's 3 o'clock sharp, it's time to warm up slow. If you're running Baby Henry, don't drop your pants like Joe. Make sure Kegel tells you your workout crap to your face. That's time to count, recovery, accompaniment, pace. And the best time of the season is picture day, so buy a picture like Surge so the memories will stay. And try the runner's handshake, it's a lot of fun. Slap left, slap right, fist down, fist pound and run. So sadly, this track up has come to an end. I hope it wasn't too much for you to comprehend. Thanks for letting us waste 7 minutes of your time, telling you our jokes while busting out rhymes. You got to meet our family, everyone but Chris, who we barely got to know but certainly couldn't miss. Although he hasn't been with us for very long, he's a cool kid and he definitely belongs. He told us that we needed to fix our beat, so we did because his rap knowledge is elite. And according to Chris, this is the 8th best rap. So come on, Surge, give us a clap.